Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. Today we're doing our Let's Play the Banner Saga. In our last video we kinda crushed a lot of opposition on our easy playthrough. We're just basically rushing through it because there's no injuries in this, you just need to win the battle, that's it. And I guess even if you don't win the battle you can just go to the next phase, so yeah, easy is really easy. Let's see what's going on. So he's saying that literally, what's going on? I had an eye on the fight. Next time I looked down, some dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many are waiting out there, but it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Unless you want to wade into the valley, we're going to leave the same way we came in. Hakon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man is bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right, I know his look was familiar. The Spellweavers in Richhorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us something, we need to get out of here alive. Sure. Let's go. Hold on, we got a lot of tired and wounded, Hakon. This is going to be rough. Each day we wait means more dredge or another ambush, or we get snowed in. A heavy snow may act in our favor if we can get past the first line of dredge and lose the rest. I agree for once, I don't have any intention of staying here. Look, it's your call, Hakon, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's no way. If Varl fall, if any falls fighting, they'll be left behind. I'll take the risk, let's make a plan. I don't like it, Hakon, that's all I'm going to say. Well. We're ready, what's our approach? Let's see. Wait direction, checking and wear them down. Break through the front lines and don't stop. This one. I might want to go all out. I'm not sure if it matters any. Or let's go all out. Well, that's how we usually deal with a bunch of dredge, you're right. Though the old methods might still be the best. If we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us all the way to Groffelheim. Let's go smash some dredge. Warriors gather a row of shieldbangers at the fore and move quickly into the fray, attacking the dredge in familiar formations. It goes well for a time until you realize that there are way more dredge than you'd attack with a force of this size. As you push into the fight, you hope the endurance holds out. Okay, well, can we upgrade? We can, let's go. Strength. Next. Facet. I can upgrade Eric. Upgrade, go. Chain and damage, there we go, confirm. That's about it, let's go into battle. Might be a lot of them here. Let's see how we'll do. Kind of curious actually. Taking a direct approach, and this one doesn't have that many people actually. Don't know what all the fuzz was about. Let's go. Charge in. Forward. Smash some dredge here. Get wrecked. Next. Bursey. You there. Fly with the fishes. Fly? Swim with the fishes. I don't think fish can fly unless it's a flying fish, I suppose. Alright, this guy. Probably go like that. He's good at breaking shields, so... Oh, stab him. Alright, who's up next? Fasselt. Can Fasselt attack this dredge? He can't. And turn. This guy's pretty good at moving. Completely smashes armor. They're all going after Bercy though, for some reason. Smash the remaining of his armor. Right, that guy has no armor left. 9. That's his turn. So definitely need to take him down now. There we go. That problem is solved. Yeah, this guy's taking a beating. I'm gonna retreat him for a bit. Retreat. Plenty of these slingers going around. Probably can stab this guy. Good night. Fasselt. Can he kill him though? I can. Barely. Eric. There you go. This guy's really good. He has a lot of movement. Swing. Ready to promote. Okay, won't be able to reach with him. But I can reach with this guy. Stab the living daylight out of him. Got Bercy here. Bercy smash. Okay, so we can't even choose to go into the next battle. Renown grows. Fasselt is ready for promotion. Eric is ready for promotion. About 12 renown maybe? Yeah, 12, there we go. With the first wave of Dredge out of the picture, you stop and take a stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The Dredge are furious, but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of nightmares. What do we do? Heck, leave no Dredge alive. Run from Dredge? Not after everything you've been through. You redouble your efforts. Every last one on the fields are going to go down. Alright, we got, let's see, let's increase Fasselt, 10, we can do that, sure. Chain up, and some strength. There we go. Ready for battle. Trying to level everyone up equally. Getting a lot of renown here, basically just beating all of them. Okay, so this is not a very big group here. Let's see, we got Mogre. Ogre, go over there. Next up. Bercy, you go over there. Next up. Gris, you go down there. Fasselt, nope. Irsa. This guy. Guy's actually pretty good, the human. Should be able to stab this guy in one go. Good night. Okay, Bercy's going to attack. Instant kill. Yeah, that's like weak attack. Okay, we got Gris. Gris, I want to put one down. There we go. He's very good at breaking. There we go. He's a slinger, he can hit us. Fasselt. I want to break more. Actually, I don't think I need to break more. Just damage him. I wonder if we can get a second counter attack here. Who's this? Okay, he's 6. I can take that guy out. Good night. He's down. Good night. Yeah, he's gonna take out ears actually. Yeah, I knew it. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We don't have injuries on the easy anyway. Good night. Okay, I can't do anything with this guy, so... There we go, vassals. Just stab him. Easy mode. Victory! The foe's laying dead at your feet. Maybe 8? 9. That's nice. Should be able to upgrade one more unit. Oh, it's actually a small cutscene of sorts. I think we're already in chapter 4 here. They're doing a pretty long march here to Grofheim. Hakon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you want to see. It is a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing meat. That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Richhorn woke up. He says his name is Eyvind. Eyvind? Sounds like a mender's name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Richhorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. 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 That's the wrong way. Juno, where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No. You have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the Dredge were crawling all over Richhorn? Dredge? We have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry. Eyvind, the girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorundur what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you she's dead? I couldn't save her? I couldn't save her? Even Silly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for some Varl to help him onto the cart. Not what I'd hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Alright. Come on, Ubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. Yeah, unfortunately, Grofheim is gone.
Grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from our lungs.
Grofheim is in ruins. Chapter 4. Last Day Not Come Home. Switching back to Rook's caravan. I call it the Varl and the human caravan, actually. Just noticed, look at the name of the harbor right there. It's Bah Harbor. It's like Bah Sheep Harbor. That's the new nickname. What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Ikil, you son of a bitch. Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Ikil walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to let in this battle. definitely not. We need to... Rook, Ivor, Egil. We need to upgrade these three, so... Let's see if we can do that. Without leveling up the others too much. Maybe Oddlev. Oddlev can get some experience. Okay, these guys are... They have a lot of the defense, but... There, Ivor... Egil can go there. Hogan, Mogan, whatever. Let's go. So the first one will be that Archer. Well, Archer, Miss Archer, eat an arrow to the face. Next up, Ivor. You there. Sleep with the fishes. Next we got Egil. Good night. Ooh, that's a pretty decent hit there. Can I break your armor? There we go. Hot left. That guy. Take down his armor, or actually just take out his health. It's just the two of them left, really. That went quick. There, take that guy out. Okay, guess not. Take that guy out. Sure, why not? Put an arrow between his eyes. Ivor, how about you push really hard on this guy? Make him fall over. There we go. That was easy. Victory! Everyone's dead. 9 renown. Not too bad. Not too bad. As much as I hate to admit it, Rook, you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the Dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. Where do we go? By now the Dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtail is the only thing that makes sense. Across the waste. Dredge won't follow us out of there. And I might know someone who can help us. We get to Wormtail, we find Varl, who won't try to kill us. We find safety. Get up, everyone, and we'll make a break for it. Alright, we got 6 days of supplies, which is not too well. Got 91 renown though. Need about 10 days of worth of food. I'm gonna, yeah, okay, there. I keep 60 renown. Go to heroes. Let's heal. Let's heal. Let's promote my units. There we go. Couldn't find the right words really. 2 chains. Confirm. Next. Ivor. Nope. Heal. Continue. Promote. More armor, I suppose. Maybe. That's level 3. Go with the chain. There you go. It's now level 3, so we have 4 points left. So, okay. Okay, we got 40 points left. 11 days left of marching, so let's get out of here, I guess. Can we just leave? Let's leave. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostfather sits, heading south and show little interest in following across the wastes. You're finally free of Festvalor, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows is worth though is willing to help. Wasn't that Krumer? Keep marching, I suppose. Caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chicken, missing heirlooms, and concerns over Dara's virtue are of the sort of thing you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Try to keep people useful and too busy for pretty squabbles. That's a good one. Firewood collection, scouting, gathering edibles, weapon training, and wagon repair. Keep your clansmen busy and usually too tired to complain. The chores slow the caravan, but the resulting peace and productivity feels worth it. Is that a godstone? That is a godstone. You find a surprising number of people camped around the godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Hadrborg, the sun god, has come back and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. Accept their offer. Inspect the godstone before moving on. Nobody can really agree on what Hadrborg looked like as fond as he was on his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun. It's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing a tail of great creatures slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Hadrborg was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how this godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest you continue. The sun god worshippers are keen to say, so you pack your things and return to the road. Keep marching. We have we're already at 53 days. That went quick. How did that happen? Did they just fast forward? I think they fast forwarded like 2 weeks. Just keep marching. Morale declined. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan. Taking advantage of the light snowfall, they pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. Joining and shooting the vultures. The next time you look back, Olive is firing arrows into the air, which nearly attacks the birds once or twice. Get lost, no dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no a big surprise when one of the Olive's blue feathered arrows bring down a bird. You know, says Olive, scanning the caravan, a lot of women, they could do this, you can tell from the look in their eyes. She's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight, she says. Encourage Olive to train the woman. You can always use more fighters, she tells Olive. If Alette has any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Olive gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vultures she shot down. Keep pushing. There's nothing on the map, nothing on the screen yet. The sounds of skirmish alert her to a forest surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is able to respond when the man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next. Let's hear what the Varl has to say. The Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied, now he's dead." "Lies?" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward." The man wildly attacked the Varl, who deflects them. "Well enough, but you're uncertain how long you can keep it up." Defend the Varl. "Ivory, you say we could use any Varl with good sword armor, couldn't we?" He nods, readying his weapon. Then men immediately back off. The prospect of fighting their entire army is suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and shouting about injustice. The Varl turns towards you. "Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of the other Varl." He falls in line with the others and you return to travel. Got +1 Varl. Some morale improvement, some renown. I still don't see anything that's coming up. Morale declined. Gotta keep marching, guys. Sorry. Might be hard to keep my morale up, but just keep pushing for it. An old man sits astride the overgrown portion of the trail. You lost, you ask? He adjusts the leather strap over his head and says, "No. Are you?" He jumps up and shuffles towards the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons, but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, "What are we waiting for? Lead the way." Where are you? What are you doing here? You're welcome to join if you can keep the pace. Keep pace, the old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Unar, and husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with the golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. Alright, we're almost done. Morale improved, I guess that's okay. That's Wormtoe, that's the next city.
Was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Varl will find you before you see them, not surprising, with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they're meant to know why you're here, but back down when Ivar tells them he's come to see someone named Krumer. Alright, let's see. I'll be damned. Krumer, it's been a long time. Yes, it has. Say what brings Ingvar to Wormtoe with his own village of humans. Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varro into the meager town, you catch them quite saying if it were anyone else. Yeah, they don't like humans. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. I have want to go north and find out what happened at Bloodspalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I'd had my way, I'd stay there and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed these many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a rural town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place... excuse me. Make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Var are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's call. I won't be long before the Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundr what's going on. Who's Jorundr? Varl King. Well, as close as as the one we have, Ingvar. Where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once you're ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off these who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? We've already come so far. Stop pouting, girlie. Even Jorundr won't listen to a tired old Vol like me. I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They'll listen to Ivar? Ha! He hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Yeah, he's a legend. Alright. Let's talk to Hogan or Mogan, whatever this guy is. Hogan, just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they noticed, have they? We're on the edge of daily, and you want to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too? Yeah. What happened to having the two brothers climb up? The two brothers climb up as you approach. That's right, I've got kids to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? Just heard you yelling, came to check it out. You came running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not a secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like this car. Forget it. Listen, all this death. Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world just toiling the soil to keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You you could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all this. Between us, I agree. Ha, we should get a drink together, Rook. Truthfully, always thought you were a bit of an ass before. Oh, and listen, I'm not interested in a let or outlive, I promise you that. That's good of you, Mogan. You depart unsure whether you should be drinking with Mogan or not. We got Krumer. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get this far all to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do, so I started trading other Thrall to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtow. They're still coming, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like they might be changing it though, don't it? So who is Ingvar? Ha, I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he could stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago, I mean the dredge bashing type. He was called Ingvar then, and if you know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. But you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Var you ever met, depending on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday, and might tell you about the time we filled the dead yolks with a wheel teeth. And why? Any wisdom in fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor, tap them hard enough and they'll shatter. Line up a whole rag of slack and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. If you see one bang his shield like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. I bet I'll leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. Market. We got here whalebone needle, 1 armor, 2 armor, 2 arm turn. Get 2 armor per turn or something. Bjork Leander. That's a pretty good item if you get 2 armor per turn. But no thanks. You get rest. We can leave. We got heroes. We got Krumer now. Krumer might actually be a unit I might want to use. So Hogan or Mogan? Well, one of the two. %15% crit chance. 2 strength. That one. Okay, so we got Tryggvi's necklace. There we go. Change that. Give this one to Krumer. There we go. And then we'll just continue on, I suppose. Don't want to rest. Need to get... Oh, actually visit the market. Run around gets 4, that's better. I'll go to... How about I just buy everything they have? 1 to 4 is not too bad. Let's leave. Lots of supplies ready, so... Grotham's quite a few days out, says Krumer, but nothing worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from the dredge, it's there. You steer yourself for another long march and half the town of Wormtow joins you. You got weak morale. Group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws, you hear their by and noise quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approached, saying, "We've run out of food, and any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivation. If we could spare more, we would, you say to the man as you pass along some rations. His companions discuss something quietly before approaching and thanking you for your kindness as they depart. Morale improved, well, still weak. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, heads held high. "A word, friend," he man says. "We are poor farmers down on our luck." The woman hits him and says, "We're outlaws." Plain, okay. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man said. Meat houses are confusing. Send them away. Minus some supplies, that's okay. Morale declined. That's the Godstone, isn't it? Right there. Yeah, it is. Right, this is the one where we can lose a lot of days, so we're not going to. The Godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it, carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out like the snow shark fins. It's hard to imagine the north-falling waves being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the visit lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish gill, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us lucky over here, and before long the caravan has been obsessed with gathering and shining skills. Gonna get a good item from this, but need to leave, we're on a strict march. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold on their minds when they call to leave is met with open aggression. Whatever helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Well, we got a weak morale, we improved a little bit. Oddleif calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of different ages and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. You fire, doing an impressive job at hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and her arrow flies not in one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that is scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. Group of men from the approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want, my wife isn't fighting Dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. To be honest, says Oddleif, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold up their own, the better. The men continue to complain. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. So we lose clansmen, but we gain fighters. There we go. Morale improvement. Morale declined. Trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded varl. He's gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you leave this one alone without a second thought. I don't think we've got this one before, so I'm gonna see what we can do. Alright, so we got leave food and medicine and walk away. That might be a good one. We can help if you want. Nothing. Try to have the healers tend to his wounds. Abandon the fall, move on. Let's leave food and medicine and walk away. You fill a basket with food, needle and thread, and a few poultices. The fowl growls as you place the basket close to him and walk away. The next day, the giant catches up the caravan and says, I will fight for you. His eyes are clear and determined. We got another varl. We got some renown. That's good. Morale's a bit low, but oh well. Just keep marching. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Var up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of Dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down here, barks Krumer. It's not Vasselt. Don't let them spread out, shout the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of Dredge. Ah, we got this. Charge. Rush into battle. Move. Mogan, there we go. Let's get jumping. Right, let's see. There's quite a few Dredge up here. We got shield bangers. Okay. Rook. Go here. Ivor. Vasselt. Go like this, maybe. Actually, remove... No, okay, never mind, let's go. First up, we have this guy. Rook. Just kill him with one arrow. Next we got Ingvar. We'll probably just be crushing him. There we go. Got a Krumer. Krumer's pretty tough. Crush. Got a lot of shield bangers here. Okay, bring down his armor a bit more. Crap. That's not what I wanted. Should be able to break his armor a bit more. Gil should be okay. It's a pretty tough character there. Stab him. Gil can go. Can hurt this guy now, that's good. There we go, just 5 health left. Krumer. Krumer should probably start whacking this guy. Can I break his armor? A little bit. The guy has a lot of it though. Okay, we lost that one. He's dead. Break a bit of his armor. He's got too much. Okay, let's go Ingvar. This guy, I think I'll be able to kill him, yep. Oh, even a Gil went down, surprisingly. Okay, I can't reach him with fast hold. Take a bit more of his armor down so Ingvar can move in. That's a good way to kill them. Kill a few more as they flee. Hope there's not too many of them. A lot of small ones apparently. A lot of slingers. All of them are slingers, I think. Krumer's up first. Can't even reach them yet. Okay, Fassel is up first. Can I kill this guy in one shot? No, I can't. Alright. How many slingers are there? There's 6 of them. There's 4 of us. But we're able to do a lot more damage than they do. Now there's just 5 of them. He's gonna throw bombs, that's okay. Now there's 4 of them. Can I kill this guy? I can. Like this. Now there's 3 of them. Now there's two of them. Oh, that thing exploded and actually hit Krumer really badly. I don't think I won't be able to kill this guy anymore. Yeah, Krumer goes down. Put an arrow between his eyes. There we go. Two against three now. We have majority. Okay, which one of these should I be able to kill? I'll kill this guy. Throwing bombs, okay. Get Ivor in there. Just one of them left. He's gonna detonate the bombs, I knew it. Sorry, sir, but you are now officially dead. Gain items, Skule. Skule, actually, I think. Victory. Your renown grows. Quite a few kills there. 4 win bonuses, 2 injured. 3 injured, actually. Maybe 20 renown there. 21, sweet. Isn't this a damn curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Var who's heading my direction with humans in tow. What are the Dredge doing up here? God, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. Been losing ground for days. Jorndar and Irontoft now. They sent me to gather Krumer and the rest from Wormtoe, where we can run across this bunch of slag, and there's a lot more where they came from. This is all the Var you've got, Krumer? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Bloodspalker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagner's dead. Slag on our heels, the Var just sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Fossil takes a long moment to look over the caravan of men, women and children behind you. Not them. What do you mean? We just saved your ass. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've butchered in the last few weeks. I don't get in fights I can't win. That includes men who invite themselves into Einertoft. Damn it, Veselt, who cares about that? What in the depths happened to Grofheim? Before Veselt can reply, a low grumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Oh yeah, that's that serpent. Even though it's beyond sight, old ice turning Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into cracking and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Veselt, taking off toward Einertoft. Don't stop until you reach Hadrborg. So we just keep going. That thing, massive serpent in there. Here's the Godstone he told me to go for. Got 66 days. 66 days. We got normal morale. So we're a little past halfway when it comes to how many days we can spend before we reach Boisgrad, I think it was called. After 3 terrifying days of terror, you reach the Godstone of Hadrborg, which is teeming with Var who want to know what is happening. Others busily manned makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Hadrborg, creator of the Val. Hold up, pants Veselt between long gasps of air. We're going to have a talk. You're still standing, while most of you rest up, then move on. A mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going into Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Val here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came, we're stuck between two mountain ranges. In the one direction, a few thousand Varl. In the other, an army of Dredge, whatever caused that quake. Einartoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Veselt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashed across Veselt's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the only person you want to let into Einartoft. The humans come with me, all of them. Veselt glances between Ivor and Krumer before stalking away, pushing past a mob of curious onlookers. Ivor, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Spec the Godstone, yeah. He spent the rest of the day recovering. Fog come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake and it is sunk into the mountains. And just sunk mountains into earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened up where the earth splits. Real improved. The thing you know about Hadrborg is that there was a disciple of the Loom Mother and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, soon became bored with simple animals, and became combining man and beast, ending up with a Varl. That's the myth anyway. One thing is certain, each Varl alive today was created by Hadrborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl here are the last ones that will ever exist. Profound sadness washes over them. Over you, actually. Krumer's already here. It's good to pay respects, he says. And you are both stand here in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and its stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumer hands you a massive studded belt. Suddenly, there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over. You soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake or whatever caused it has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In our midst is a towering giant of dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order, enjoying a good many Varl leaving the Godstone behind. That's Bellower, I think. So we got that item. $67 days. A woman's stifled scream failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by the first signs of new life since the trip began. Congratulate them in private. You discreetly make your way to the family stand amidst cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to their parents, telling them how strong the young boy looks. The mother cries and the father thanks you repeatedly. Morale improve. Renown improve. There we go. Still marching. We still have a few supplies left. Ivor tells you we can't stay here long. It will take 3 days straight to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with other Varl before about setting up defenses. Dad, says lad, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somehow in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einartoft. Market. One gets 4. Let me check my heroes quickly. A lot of them can level up. Go. Next one, Ivor, continue, go. Level up that, go for its strength. Egil can't. Krumer, I'll go with him, sure. Break, confirm. We've got Fasselt. I'm not gonna do Fasselt. There's a good reason for that. Right, 22. Let's buy some supplies. Market. 15 days. Maybe something like this. There. I've got 10 renown left, that's sure. Rest? No, that's March. Sorry guys, we can't rest. We can't rest. We've got a forced march to do.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
I love the bridge, it looks really cool. Imagine how many years or, well, how many people it took to Varl. Maybe they built it with the Menders, I don't know. Maybe they've all built it on their own. Massive caravan here. This banner is also pretty long. It's almost the same size as the golden one. After we get into our camp scene here, I will end the video here, guys, because we're at 3 minutes away from ending the video. From ending the recording, I suppose. And we're making good progress. We're well within reach of reaching the 120 days. All these warriors and other great wars upon us. It's the third time I've seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Krumer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Man is here. They got a man there too. Prince Luden is here from Everang? In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ingvar? It's Ivar. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rogue. In fact, keep them invisible. Jurandorp won't be happy you're here. You're shown to your quarters, but could wander into the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Alright guys, that's it for now. We got 410 Clansmen, 96 Viders and 64 Varl, 12 days of supplies. We're at 72 days. I read somewhere that if this one is like below 80, you should be fine. Or well, below 76, I think. And so we got 4 days ahead of that. So that's pretty good. You should be able to get the trophy, Forced March. And we also have to make sure we keep Egil alive and don't kill any humans or Varl with Alet. That's our goal basically for this playthrough. Could have gone with Quartermaster, complete the game without letting anyone else in your caravan die from hunger. We're gonna do that probably again this round. I already got the trophy, but we're really good on supplies right now, so I don't think we'll be running out of those. Anyway guys, I'm ending the video here. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help me out, please consider subscribing to it. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be updated with more of my videos about the Banner Saga and some other PS5 games that are coming up. If you have any tips, questions or suggestions, leave them down below and I'll try to reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. I'll see you guys in the next. Till then.